having this for right now.
Why are you not gonna have a banana like this?
I just left mine in the peel, but I can take mine out.
Take yours out.
Love you. It's cold and windy today. Mama needs her exercise. Oh, thank you. We always park at this. This is our final destination. I let Sydney get out of the stroller, run around a little bit. She plays, there's like a little stage over there she plays on. Stretch our legs, and then we go back. What's up, you guys? Another day in the life. Guess what? My neighbor just stopped by the house. We were outside, and my neighbor, who has just been like family to me basically recently, just came and offered to take Sydney for a walk in the stroller, even though we just went for an hour-long walk and I'm exhausted. She said, I'll wear my mask. You want me to just take Sydney? I'm going for my walk. You want me to take her in the stroller? I had it out and everything. And Sydney said, yep, she wanted to go for a walk. So they're going for a walk outside. And she was like, as long as you're comfortable with that, you're okay with that. This is the first time she's ever like had, you know, I don't know, like first time I've ever given her to like, I don't know, a neighbor, a stranger or anything. But I do trust, I don't know. It's just like, wait a minute, I can get some work done. I have some things that I want to print. Sydney starts homeschool preschool tomorrow. I should stop putting it in quotes. It's homeschool preschool, you know what I mean? It's just nothing like crazy strict. But yeah, Sydney's gonna start homeschool preschool tomorrow. I do have a load of laundry I could fold. I have so many things that I could do while she's gone. I mean, she's probably only gonna go for like a half-hour walk or, you know, around town or around, you know, the area. But I have some things that I want to print. I'm going to share with you guys kind of what our lesson plan is going to be for this week. We are doing a farm theme, and I'll share with you some of the activities that we're going to do and things like that. So what a nice, pleasant surprise that was. That was amazing. I'm like, no, I thought she was asking me if I wanted to go for a walk. I'm like, nah, I'm pooped. I went for an hour-long walk, and she's like, no, I'll take Sydney. I'm like, okay. What I'm doing is I'm going online. I have various different websites. I'm just kind of like Googling things, farm activities and paperwork and things from, I don't know, a bunch of different websites like totschooling.net, and then whatever Google shows me. This isn't farm related, but it's definitely school related. So this is going to be like a name puzzle for her to be recognizing her name. And then I just have other various activities that I found. Those are colored. Okay, so I was like going through and kind of downloading and saving some activities for us to print and do. But for right now, this week, we are going to do a farm theme, like I said. This is a whole farm pack. I can't remember where I got this. Yeah, totschooling.net, I guess. Anyway, so it's going to be, I'm going to like pick and choose what I print, because some of the stuff, you know, might be a little bit more advanced and some of the stuff might be completely fine, like patterns. Patterns are going to be great. We aren't doing the letter D this week. We are going to do the letter C, I've decided. And then, yeah, lots of different things like that. So I'm basically trying to find all of the farm activities and print them. Guys, she's already going through her workbook. She wants to, she's like, can we do this right now? I have a lot of things. I think I still need to print a couple more things tonight, maybe when she goes to bed. But actually, we are gonna head to the store. I think we're gonna head to, I don't know, either Target or Walmart and try to pick up. I have a couple of things that I might need. Are you excited to start preschool at home tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And the second one.
Okay, so Sydney's in bed. It is late at night. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I am just, you know, gathering everything and making sure that I have everything kind of planned out, well, loosely planned out for this week. So I'm gonna go over a little bit of what we are doing for our farm theme, like activities. I asked you on Instagram what you guys wanted to see, and I know a bunch of you said on YouTube as well, you wanna see pretty much everything. You wanna see like the lessons, some activities, our schedule, you wanna see all of the above. So what I think I'm gonna do, right now, I'm gonna show you what I have planned for farm activities, not necessarily like every single thing, but I'm just gonna breeze through kind of what we're doing maybe tomorrow and the rest of the week. And then I think later this week, not the first day, but when we have a couple of days under our belt, I'm gonna film a day in the life at homeschooling so that you guys can see like what our daily schedule is like and routine is like and kind of how it goes, and maybe get some ideas to do with your little ones. I know a lot of you are wanting some ideas for activities and like learning lessons to do with your little ones. Now, I am not following any curriculum in particular, but I am getting ideas online and through like a bunch of resources that I'm finding through Instagram on people that I follow, as well as Pinterest and things like that. So I'm just kind of going with winging it because I don't know, I didn't want to feel locked down into a curriculum or routine or schedule that I maybe couldn't follow fully because, you know, mom, work from home life and all of that. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to wing it, basically. I am getting ideas offline though. It's not all like my own brain or anything like that. So also totally have a beverage. I picked this up today when I was at Target. Sydney and I did have to run to Target, and I'm so sorry I didn't vlog a whole lot today because we ended up spending 3 hours outside with my neighbor and her daughter, and it's like Sydney's little best friend right now, because we're kind of like keeping our circle small. So we're allowing those two to play together outside only and just kind of keeping our circle small. So we've just been playing with her as much as possible. So mommy and my neighbor, so me and my neighbor, we were able to, you know, just sit down outside and have a socially distanced beverage while the girls played, and it was just so nice. Anyway, so that was 3 hours of my day. And then after that, we ended up going to Target. I needed to buy some corn kernels. So I'm gonna make a sensory bin, and I actually have a couple of different activities planned with these. So I'm gonna make a sensory bin with corn kernels, as well as do a STEM. I have a STEM activity with these. We are going to be doing, maybe I'll show you some other time, but we're going to be doing like baking soda, vinegar, water, and then popping some corn kernels in there, and then watching, they're going to like bubble up and bounce and do all kinds of fun things. So we'll do that eventually later this week. So I wanted to snack some corn kernels, and yeah, I might as well, I'm going to make a sensory bin. So that is an activity that we are doing, and I needed to get supplies for it. Anyway, that was a long intro to my drink. I picked up this. It sounded like it would be really good. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It is a cider, but it's pumpkin blend cider, down east, unfiltered. I don't know how I feel about it. It's totally a cider, like an apple cider, but then you have that pumpkin spice to it, which is, it's different. It's good, but I could definitely only drink one. It's like really sweet. Ciders are like that for me anyway. I can only have like one. Anyway, I thought that sounded really good. So I'm going to make our sensory bin, or I figured the first week or maybe a couple of weeks. I don't know how long I'm supposed to do this unit for. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a week and then I move on to a different unit, or just kind of do whatever I want. I feel like a farm unit needs to be a couple of weeks because there's so many different aspects to it, and then you can transition into apples and then pumpkins and, you know, things like that. So I don't know. So we have our corn kernels, and then I'm gonna also give her some like scoops and maybe measuring cups and spoons and things like that. And then she also has the farm animal bath toys, so I just gathered those up. She doesn't really have many figurines, but I just figured those were cute. She has a little chicken, a pig, a horse, and a sheep, so she can play with like her farm animals in the corn, and that will be a really cute activity for her. I'm gonna have this set up, but I'm not gonna show it to her first thing in the morning because that's all she'll want to play with. Like I said, she loves these. So I'm gonna kind of save the sensory activity for one of the last things that we do. And so I'm just gonna set this aside and then present it to her when it's time to play with it. But I thought that was a really cute idea. We have also been to like a pumpkin farm that has a giant corn pit. So that's where I got the idea from, and then I've also seen it on Pinterest as well. So lots of sensory bin activities for farm. And then I had the idea to do a song. So we'll have like a song time and dance time and all of that. So since we're doing the farm theme, I figured we would do Old MacDonald, and we might do Old MacDonald every single day, and just have that be consistent, like every single day this week, or every single day that we are doing a preschool our preschool activities. So she also has My First Farm flashcards. Love these. Love this brand. If you guys are looking for flashcards, they have all kinds of different ones, different types of flashcards, but she happened to have the she happened to have the farm one, so I thought that was a good idea. So I'm going to put all of her farm animal flashcards in here and then have her draw one out, and that will be what Old MacDonald had on his farm, if you get my drift. So this is a chicken. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O. And I thought that would be a really fun activity for her to do, so I'm just plopping those in there. And then plus she just likes looking at her flashcards anyway because they have a little bit of like touch and feel on them and just are fun. So that is the farm flashcards in a little like market basket type of thing. That's another activity. And then we are, which I actually cut my finger on, we are going to be doing the weather. Oops, and I have blood on it. That's horrible. I'm just going to cover that up for the sake of you guys. So we have my weather wheels. That's something that we're going to do every day, is check outside. What does the weather look like? And then I have her change the dial once I get like an actual hole punch so I can get that situated on there. We're going to be going over the weather every morning. We're going to be going over, okay, what day of the week is it, and that type of a thing. And then every single day we are also going to be reading books pertaining to the lesson. Now, no, I do not have books pertaining to every lesson I plan on or everything under the sun. So what I'm going to do is go to my local free library, and you can check out things online. And so what I'm doing is basically looking up what are some good farm books, what are some good diner, like whatever theme you're doing, you can look up what are some book recommendations for it, and then see if your local library has that in stock. So for farm, the only one that I have on hand right now, I mean, I might have a couple animal ones, but this one's an actual like farm book, is Night Night Farm. So I'm going to read this book to her in the morning when we have our opening kind of activities, and get it started with a book. Sydney loves reading books, especially in the morning, so I know it's going to be a huge hit. But for the rest of the week, I am going to check out a couple of books from my local library, and then that way it's free and you don't have to buy it and spend a lot of money, and then you know the drill. So that is an awesome tip and idea for you guys to do. We are also doing some worksheets. Like I've showed you a bunch of them. And for worksheets, I'm just finding a bunch off of totschooling.net, ABCD Learning, education.com, something like that. I'm literally, you guys, just Googling them and then looking up on Pinterest. Some of them you do have to pay for, and then all of the ones that I printed are free though. You can also just draw on your own terms if you want. So we are focusing also on tracing. So we are also going to be focusing on handwriting skills. So she's going to just draw and follow the dotted lines, and that's working on fine motor writing skills, which is something that is going to be really important for her to work on right now, and a little bit challenging for her. I know the squiggly line is going to be the most challenging for her, so that is a good activity to do. And then we're also doing like a letter of the week. I think we're doing the letter C. So she's got some, oh, and then this one is just basically, she can trace the word cow, but then she can just have fun and color. Like, it doesn't have to be so strict and like, you know, you gotta make learning fun. And then this one is a really fun one. She loves doing this, like, dot letters or dot marker activities. So this one, we are finding all of the letter C's, the uppercase and lowercase, and obviously C is the letter of the week that we are doing. So printed that one, but there's all kinds of different versions of this. And where did I get this? I don't know, it just says kindergarten worksheets and games. I don't remember where I got that. And then this one, I thought that was a really good idea. It's find one that is different. So in every row, you know, find the thing that's different. That one's upside down and all of that. She's not going to do all of these worksheets in one day. I'm spreading them out all week long. So she'll only do maybe like 2 worksheets a day or something. I mean, she loves doing worksheets, so I definitely need to print more. But I'm not going to make her do all of these, you know, in one day. And then tracing the different shapes. Let's see what else we have. This one is counting. So she has to count what's in here, and then we will circle. So it's number recognition and counting fun. So she'll have to circle the correct number corresponding. And then this one is word matching. Now she will obviously need me to read this to her. So I'm gonna read her the words, and then, I mean, she knows how to spell cat right now, or say, like, read the word cat. We're working on phonics, but for right now, I'll just be telling her what the word is, and then she'll draw the line to the word. That one's a little bit more advanced, but it's not when I just tell her. And then another coloring sheet sometime this week. And then this one is the letter C. It's a cat, so it's not really farm, but that's okay. The letter C. She's going to be doing the dot markers to find the letter C again. Another one of those activities. And then this one I thought was cute. I printed it out. It's a matching the shadows. So she'll go through these little flashcards and then match up the animal to the shadow. There's a couple of layers in there. So those are the activities that I have printed out so far. And again, I think I'm gonna print a couple more if I find them as I go this week. I'll just print a couple more because I know my child, she doesn't like stop at one. She's gonna want to do all kinds. So I'll just print off like a lot for her to do throughout the week. And again, we're only doing a formal preschool. I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be our schedule, but like on Tuesday and Thursday, you know, throw her a worksheet and it'll be fine. Like, she has fun doing those, or she's definitely going to play with a sensory bin all week long. I already know it. It's not going to be a one-day thing. And then I'm also going to go through and look at her big preschool books and see if there's any specific activities. Maybe there's something in here with like a farm animal, or maybe not. And these can just be busy work throughout the week, or these can be actually this one, like right here, this one's got the chickens with the eggs, so I might just rip this page off and have her do that. Color the eggs that have the letter E on it. Even though we're not working on the letter E, like, it's still a little bit farm themed. You know what I mean. And if it actually, right here, there's a farm maze. Look at that. That one's a perfect farm activity. So you can just go through any of the books. If you bought books, go through any of those, see what they have, run with a theme or not, whatever you want to do. I am choosing to do a letter, and actually this one is C, so this one's perfect. I'm going to bookmark this one, and we are going to do that one tomorrow. Run with whatever ideas you have. You can totally buy a curriculum. I know they're not too expensive, or at least not horribly expensive. You can totally buy one if you like more structure. I know it would probably be a lot easier on me if I just found one and went with that and printed it out instead of doing it all on my own, but I don't know. I'm also having fun with it as well. And then she's gonna have plenty of time coloring and playing and just being a normal child. We are doing arts and crafts as well. So tomorrow we are gonna do a cow, I think. We're gonna do a cow and have her paint the splotches, and then I have a bunch of construction paper here and felt paper and all of that. So I think that is the activity we're gonna, or the arts and crafts thing that we're gonna do tomorrow. I just have all kinds of different fun ideas, and I'm having fun with it. She's just a little kid, so she's not gonna be like doing preschool all day. We're just not going to be doing preschool all day or anything like that. So the schedule that I came up with is as follows, and this is a very loose schedule, so we will see how it goes. So 9:30, I figured we would start at 9:30 since she usually wakes up at 8, sometimes a little later. So we're going to start like after breakfast, after we get dressed and all of those things. We're going to start by the opening activities and then our reading time. And then I figured that would be about a half hour. And then we will do our song and dance and just have like a little dance party and sing it out for 15 minutes. And then we will do some worksheets and, you know, all those like dot marker things and the games. And then arts and crafts time. And then I mean, this is all flexible. We can do whatever, and we don't have to spend the specific amount of time on each thing. I'll let her play it out. Like if she wants to sing and dance for longer, that's completely fine. But this is kind of like what I want to get done for our day. And then we will end it with sensory activities, outdoor times, whatever activity that I have planned for the day. And then we'll end before lunch. So yeah, and then we'll probably end around like 11:30ish or something like that. So just before lunch, we will end our formal day. And then I'll have her just have like free time, play, independent time, just playing outside, running around, being a little kid. So nothing strict and crazy, maybe like an hour and a half worth of like preschool a day, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on, you know, what we do. But again, it's not going to be like rigorous work or anything like that. It's going to be fun painting and coloring and, you know, going with it. And if she is feeling like she doesn't want to do the work, then that's okay. We will do something else. We'll color instead. So I'm just going to go with the flow, and you guys should too. Don't worry about it. Don't compare. One of the biggest things that I want to say is do not compare your kids to other kids. I know it's so tempting and it's so hard not to, and it's even hard for me not to. But don't do it, because you're just going to stress yourself out. You're going to put pressure on your kids. You're going to make learning not fun for anyone, and they're just young. Like, it's okay. Every kid excels at different things at different times. Like, always. I've always said it. Sydney is not a physical child. She is hollow. She will blow over in the wind. She can't do these physical things that other kids maybe can do that are even younger than her, but like intellectually she like remembers crazy things and says big words and it's just crazy. So every kid is so different, you know that. Anyway, I don't have to say that anymore. I hope you guys got some maybe good ideas or fun ideas to do with like farm theme activities. And I will be sharing what our day looks like in the actual preschool day here. So basically what I have to do is finish whatever I'm doing right now, cutting out some more pages, and then I'm going to kind of declutter and make sure, well, I can't really declutter a whole lot, but I'm going to make sure there are no toys on the floor, no toys like anywhere present. It's just going to be, we're going to sit at this table and have our workstation here, and then have it be like a formal school thing in the morning and have it be fun. I hope it's fun at least. I'm not going to share every single day, every single activity, obviously, but here and there I would love to show more activities. Make sure you are following me on Instagram, because I'm sure I will show snippets, is that a word? Snippets, snapshots of what we were doing throughout the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.